Hey everyone, my name is Darby and I work in Incubation Engineering at GitLab. This is the DevOps for mobile apps demo for September 23rd, 2021. If you are new to these updates, there's a section in here that talks about our mission. So our mission in this group is to improve the experience for developers targeting mobile apps by kind of improving the CI/CD capabilities within GitLab. So there's a link there to our handbook page, which there are some updates on there this week, so check that out. And then there's also a link here to the weekly demos issue, so you can catch up on any of the previous demos that we've done that you haven't seen. Moving into the current update for this week, there's just a couple items that I want to call out here. The first one is a follow-up from the last couple weeks. Please share the review apps for mobile setup instructions. So this is a feature that we've been working on, and we're looking to get more people to try it out and get more feedback. So there's an issue right here that will tell folks how to get this set up and get started with this feature. This is review apps for mobile app builds within GitLab. And there's, like I said, instructions here, and then we're looking for feedback. So just provide some feedback in that issue if you have any. That would be great. The second thing that I'll call out here is the review apps for mobile future iterations issue that I created. So this is building on top of what we have today. If we decide to continue down this path, what sort of enhanced capabilities can we build for this feature? So I've got a couple things in here. Again, looking for more feedback. So if there's other things that you see that could be added to this, I'd love to hear it. So I'll go through these real quick. The first one is artifact detection. So one of the steps that's kind of complicated in the setup process is you have to link the file path of the artifact that you're generating in your build. That can be kind of error prone. So if there was a way for us to just detect that you already have an artifact in your build pipeline that we could use, that would simplify things a great deal. So be looking into that. The next one kind of builds on top of that. So if we can detect the artifact, then we could probably also suggest the CI configuration for you. So being able to say, hey, if you want to add this, just copy paste this into your CI YAML file, which would be pretty neat too. There's also the capability to embed Appetize. So instead of having to link out to Appetize, could we embed that right within the browser window there, so you don't have to link out to another site. And then the last thing I have on here is project detection. And this would be kind of looking at a way to detect that a project is a mobile app. So if it's an iOS or Android or Flutter or whatever, be able to just kind of know that and adjust the behavior accordingly. So I did a little mock-up in here where I kind of removed the Kubernetes cluster button because that doesn't really apply in this context. And then if we swap that out with a setup mobile DevOps button, that would be kind of an interesting thing to do. So those are the main things that I put in there. But again, if you have other thoughts or ideas, please throw them in the issue there too. And then the last thing that I want to chat about is this section I'm calling Incubation Ideas. And so here I've got a search on the issue board, and basically I've added this label called Incubation Idea. And what I'm looking to do with this is capture ideas, be able to filter those out from all the other issues in the project, and just to be able to start like talking about these things and iterating on them, kind of in an idea phase. So I've got a few things in here, and then thanks to Brendan for creating a few of these too. I'm looking for more of these. Either comment on them, or if you like something, give it a thumbs up. Things like that. It really helps to get that feedback. So the first couple things on here I'll just talk through real quick. The first one on here is code coverage for mobile. So we've got a great code coverage feature already. I think there's probably ways that we could make that really easy to set up for mobile apps. So I think that would be worth exploring. The second one I have on here is a bit bigger. I don't exactly know what it looks like yet, but auto DevOps for mobile. So kind of that idea of being able to really bring a lot of functionality and capabilities very simply for mobile apps. And so that could build on top of the review apps that we've already worked on, and then if code coverage was something we worked on, that could be kind of pulled into there too. So that's the idea there. And then the third one is a little bit different. This is something that I've kind of run into as problematic in some of my testing, and I've gotten some feedback from users on this too. So the idea of some sort of environment tool where I could set the environment of a local GitLab runner job, but pull in the environment variables that are set in my GitLab project. So that would make it much faster for like testing and iterating on jobs that I'm trying to build before having to push it up to GitLab and run the CI job. So I did a little bit of a spike on that this week and created a little CLI tool to test that with. Not sure how useful that is yet, but that's kind of what that one is. And then, like I said, there's a few more in here. I won't go into all of them, but take a look and add some comments or some thumbs up or thumbs down. So then I guess up next, I'm actually going on vacation next week, so I'll be out for a little while. Next update should come in around the 15th of October. And so I'll be looking at feedback, looking into the incubation ideas and kind of determining what the focus will be for the next iteration of what I work on. So any feedback I can get from anyone out there before then would be fantastic. And then I guess the last thing I'll say is there is this issue here. You can subscribe for updates. So I'll show how to do that if you're not familiar. So this is an issue that I post all of these updates to every week when they come out. So you can see the list of all the previous updates here. If you go down here and just hit this notifications toggle here, that'll turn on the notifications for you, and you'll get an update anytime I release a new video. So that's how to do that. That's all we have for this week. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.